and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Really appreciate it. If you ever received any of these flyers from dealerships, just ignore it. Just go ahead and throw it away. It's just a scam. You're not going to win anything. It's just a way of them to get you to the dealership. So anyway, apparently this person received one of these in the mail, and they thought that they had won $5,000, cash money. But they didn't win. Surprise, surprise. They didn't win. It was just a sham. This whole thing is a sham. And one attorney general actually tried to get just try to stop this whole game or whatever certain thing, whatever this. Match the prize. The prize is right. The prize. Wow. But anyway, she gets one of these in the mailer. I guess it's a mailer. She received it, scratched it. She thought she won 5,000. She went through all the terms and condition, read all the terms, and then also called the dealership to see if she had won, and they have confirmed that she won. Comes to the dealership, and it's a whole nother story. So it's not what matches here. So whatever you match here doesn't mean you win that prize. It actually goes by the confirmation code. So if you got the right confirmation code, you match with what they have at the dealership, and that determines the prize. So she thought she won $5,000, but she didn't. Car dealerships match game mailers leave consumers feeling deceived. A Charlotte resident believing she had won $5,000 from a local dealership's flyer felt deceived upon learning that she hadn't won anything. The dealership says the flyer was not a scam. It fucking is, in my opinion. Scam. They just want to get you through the doors, and then maybe you might be interested in purchasing a car. That's how they get you, man. They'll do anything to get traffic in their dealerships. Mailers that seem to promise large prizes but actually award much smaller ones are commonly used across the country. Some legal experts have attempted to take action against the promotional tactic. Dutch Miller Kia is leaving some consumers feeling misled after it sent out 50,000 flyers to people around the Charlotte, North Carolina, with a game dubbed The Prize is Right, incomprehensible, modeled after the match game. A different game showed that Mailer seemed to promise recipient a prize if two sections of either side of the page match once removed tabs were pulled away. They seem deceptive to Rachel Moran, who recently received one of the flyers in her mailbox, believed she had won $5,000 based on the game on the flyer. Unfortunately, when she arrived at the dealership, she discovered that the rules were a little bit different than she had thought. Why didn't they explain that in the mailer? Why didn't they put the little, terms and condition there that the only way you can win is by matching the right confirmation number instead of matching what the game is saying, which is bullshit. So that is very deceiving, in my opinion. That's false advertising. She eventually discovered that the pull tabs and information found under them was more or less irrelevant. She told WSOC TV the only way to determine if the recipient won a prize was by comparing the confirmation number on the flyer against the one prize board at the dealership. Even though Moran said she was skeptical about the flyer, that she read through the fine print on it, she was still disappointed to learn that she had not won 5,000. I feel like I was being taken advantage of and just deceived, said Moran. She adds that the speed with which dealer employees started trying to sell her a new Kia only contributed further to feeling of being duped. Ha! Told ya. They just want to get you in the door, man, to purchase a Kia. Now, what they should have done if they had some sort of intelligence, what they should have did is they should put it as you get $5,000 as in like some sort of trade-in credit, $5,000 off of any vehicle or something along those lines, so people know that what they're gonna get, that they're gonna be purchasing a vehicle. So at the end of the day, the the car dealership wins because they might get people more interested. I don't know, but that's just me. Anyway, however, once she arrived at the dealership, she learned that she had only won $5, and the amount under the scratchable sections of the flower did not determine the prize amount. Instead, a confirmation code determined her prize, and upsecure its amount from her. By the time her and her husband left the dealership, she said, "We just had this feeling of sliminess. You know, you feel like you've been taken advantage of, and I felt so dumb. It's so deceptive the way they done it." In 2019, Indiana's Attorney General filed a lawsuit against a marketing company for its similar flyers, per WRTV, despite their use continues across the country. So be forewarned next time you receive one in the mail. Honestly, like anytime I received any of these bullshit, I just throw them away because I already know what it is, man. I already know what the fuck it is. Because I bet you 50,000 of those people that has, you know, like they match, like the prizes match, right? I bet you they said one to all of them that actually won, or at least a high number of people have the matching on both sides, so they can come to the dealership and then they get duped into possibly purchasing a vehicle. It's all marketing, man. Don't fall for this. If you see this shit, just throw it away. It's a fucking scam. All right? Don't fall for the scam. As always, make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next one.